Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is for the week of March 11th to March 17th. All right, so let's jump right in. All right, so what I'm getting for you for the week of March 11th to March 17th, Pisces, is that you have been dealing with a situation where it's almost like you've been trying to take, I don't want to say your baggage, but as I'm looking at this cart here, take a look. Where's my wand? Somewhere here. Okay. This is you, or either one, and it's like you've been trying to go wherever you're going and take all this baggage with you. This looks like a two-part situation where this back part is hitched onto the actual horse part. And it's like I'm seeing this reluctance to cut off this back part. Instead, it's kind of been creating some issues for you as you try to move forward. And so now I see it in this card, it's almost like they're trying to clear with this one little act. They're trying to clear this whole piece of wood tree before they can get here. But the thing is that maybe if this weren't attached, they could just cut it off and they could just go around it, right? But because this horse is attached to this huge carriage, they just can't go. So I'm seeing this reluctance to give up something that you've been carrying around with you. Okay, so for some of you, I'm seeing the word dependence, of course, right? For some of you, I'm hearing the word karma. So the point is, there's something that you've been carrying with you, and it's just been hard for you to kind of start new things or get into new things because of that reluctance to give that up in whatever way that would mean, whatever meaning that would have for you. But that being said, I see you here still doing your thing. You've been working on something that you've been, laying your own groundwork for. So you're still, even though you're still caught up with this karma or this dependence, whatever, if it's kids or family or whatever, if it's a work situation where you're the one who's primarily in control or whatnot, even though you're still like, it's almost like feeling bogged down with that and like having this thing that's trailing behind you, I still see that you've managed to lay the tracks down for yourself. So take a look here, because right here you have this one cart and it's for you. There's nobody else attached to it. There's nothing else attached to it. I see that you've still been able to work on yourself. But at this time, you may find that while you still have that contract open, or if that's karmic or just whatever, there's another contract that you've kind of been giving your mind to. There's another thing that you've kind of been giving your mind to. And what that thing is this. Ta-da! I'm seeing there's somebody. It's like a love contract or love relationship that you would like to have. So by now, you should probably know whether or not this reading is for you. Because if you're like, actually, I'm not thinking about anybody, then maybe it's not you. All right. So let's look here. Whatever this is, you or whoever this is, you find yourself in two worlds. Again, we're always in two worlds for some reason. You find yourself in two worlds. On the one hand, you want to usher in this awesome, light-filled potential that's out there, like whether it's starting with this new relationship or, moving somewhere, just doing something awesome. But at the same time, it's almost like there are things back home, so to speak. It could be, again, in this organization you work for. It could be related to kids. It could be related to family. It could be related to karma. Whatever it is that has got you stuck or feeling like you just have so much to trail behind you, it's like you're caught between two. It's almost like you can't fully open yourself up to what the future has for you, or your visualizing or your dreams, because there's so many things, look, around this house that this person has to take care of. For some of you, this is monetary as well. There are monetary issues, and it's kind of just getting in the way of you being able to dream big. That being said, I still see you still having this, Pisces, you're still having this dreamy look towards the future. You're still having rosy ideas. You're still going forward. Some of you may actually be traveling, right? Some of you may not, but still, you're still looking to the future with sort of like a rosy look. Right? So even though you may be feeling kind of trapped still, you're still looking. I think that when you look at the future, Pisces, you see a future where there's just so much potential. Look at this. It's just snap, crackle, popping with potential. And I feel that you have this idea that all you have to do is just make a wish and really wish super hard, hit that wishbone. And I think that you might be correct, but I think that what you also need is going to be some healing, okay? I think that there's cool cards, right? They're new. You're going to have to do some real world healing, some real healing in order to be able to truly have the effect that you're wishing and hoping to have. Like having a positive attitude and then, moving towards your dreams and this and that, those are all part of the package. But there also does need to be some real healing in this life. For some of you, I do see that it's going to be cutting out this baggage, whatever it is. For some of you, it's not. For some of you, it's transforming it. Some of you, it's transcending it. Some of you, it's learning something from it before you can move on. There are just quite a few, I guess, options that are there. And I guess it depends on you, right? Your specific situation. Now, that being said, I feel that at this time in this week, and possibly here on after for a little bit, you're seeking guidance. You're like walking through life, you're doing your thing, you're trying new things, right? You're using whatever tools you have at your disposal in the physical to do that, whether it's money, whether it's skills, whatever, reading books, whatever. You're trying to do that. And what you're seeking is illumination. For a lot of you, you're seeking confirmation as well. For some of you, the confirmation is the illumination you're seeking. It's like, hey man, is this the right way to go? Is this the right person to be with? Does this person really like me? Whatever that is your answer that you're seeking. You're seeking confirmation. For some of you, you're seeking confirmation as to, am I doing things properly? Is whatnot. For some of you, you're seeking confirmation as to whether this person is a twin. Now, if your question is this person a twin? I feel that the answer is going to be yes, because I'm seeing twin stars here. Of course, it depends. I mean, that's the realm of a personal reading to determine, but I'm just feeling like the answer might be yes. And I think on some level you might know that. Really, you're the one who would know best. You would know better than anybody else as to whether this person is a twin or not, as long as you get to a place where you're grounded and that you do have some real sense of, I guess, orientation or groundedness. But that being said, this week you're going to be seeking some kind of illumination in the form of confirmation. I think for some of you, one more time, for you, this confirmation is about your future, kind of like, am I on the right path? I see some of you trying new things and you're like, okay, I just did that. What do you think, universe? I just did that. What do you think, universe? Okay, what about this? What do you think? And for some of you, I feel that you're at a place in your life where you do need to make some decisions, because I see you kind of being like this is upside down. It's like you really do need to make some decisions. And I feel that for some of you, you're really feeling like ungrounded. For some of you, you're really feeling like ungrounded, to be honest. And so my first advice for a lot of you is this: get grounded, right? Get grounded before you even start thinking about, is this right? Is this don't even go there. Get grounded, and you can easily go on, I almost said Netflix. You can easily, excuse me, my TV is right, it's on here, but you can easily go on YouTube to find, videos about groundedness and how to be grounded, how you can eat to promote more groundedness, just whatever. But you do need to get grounded because you are your own compass. So if you're all crazy, then, it's not going to be useful, right? However, a third set of you, what you are trying to seek confirmation about, again, is about whether or not this person's your twin and whether you should go forward. And another set of you, if not overlapping in the last category, are wondering about a marriage situation. Is this the way to go with my marriage? Is this the way to go with my marriage? Because I feel a lot of passion with this person, but I don't know the future, and I don't want to give up on this person, but I just don't know whether or not this is going to lead anywhere. Am I doing this right, Spirit? Whatever it is that I'm doing, am I doing it right? Am I getting it right? Because the truth is that I just don't know. All of this is so new, and I don't want to make a mistake. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. No matter what your situation is, I feel that you guys are being spontaneous about it. So for those of you seeking to find out whether this man or woman is the one for you, or if they're your twin or just whatever, you may be spontaneous in the way you go about getting that information. Some of you may be traveling towards them to see that. Some of you may just pick up the phone and call them. Some of you may do whatever it is to find out about them. And I think that you're going on nothing except, I guess, hoping that your fortune is going to be good and having good luck. Look at these two cards. Fortune cookies. Come on, guys. Right? These are lovely cards, though. Look at this card. Jeez Louise. God, gorgeous. Right? And for some of you, again, you're just trying things. You're trying new things. You're trying to... Anyway, the whole lot of you Pisces, you don't know what you're doing. I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, you guys are all just trying something new, and your goal is to receive some kind of confirmation from the universe. Because why? Because you need help to move forward. We all do. No one wants to take a gamble, right? Who does that? Okay, everybody. But my point is, yes. And I see that for a lot of you, you're actually kind of having fun with this right now. I've got to be honest. As crazy as this seems, like, I just feel like this buoyancy, there just seems to be a little levity. You're having fun with it. You're doing your thing. Now let's look at these more detailed, just more detailed information. Now this is where I'm starting to get a lot of, I'm starting to get, it's like a lot of more of the romantic reading here, okay? So just stick with me. Of course, apply to your own life as necessary, but don't over apply. If it doesn't fit, then it's not it, right? Oh, if it doesn't fit, then it's not it. Oh, all right. Anyway, let's move on. So Pisces, in this week, if you have not started yet already, I feel that you're going to be taking a step forward, doing something new, trying something new. I feel that a lot of you will probably be going back towards something that you thought was dead at one point, right? Whether it's an opportunity, whether it's something that you tried before, whether it's a relationship. But I feel that you're going back with some more illumination. I see some hope again. We see that here. There's a little spontaneity. We see that in the Fool card. We all know the Fool card is just that beginner just stepping out. They're not even thinking that much about it, right? About the dangers and whatnot. They're stepping out. Now, these two cards go together. I also feel that there's still some lingering feelings. I heard the words regret, okay? But I don't know. I just hear the words regret. I just heard oil, okay? For some of you, that may mean something. But there might still be some regret or still some indecision that you're feeling towards whatever this thing is that you're doing. If it's a relationship, I think that maybe this relationship has been cold for a while and you've been indecisive as to whether or not to continue. Even this phallic looking symbol looks like it's just stone. It's just cold, right? But that being said, the attitude that you're moving forward with is you're like, yes, I understand that, I get it, but I'm going to disregard that. Because look at the cobblestoney look here, and then look at all these waves. It's similar. So you're saying, yes, I acknowledge that, but look at her attitude. She's like, I don't care. Swipe, okay? You're going to be trying it. You're going to be trying, and you're going to just move on and see what happens. I just almost said move out and see what happens. I feel that some of you may be having a situation where you're living somewhere with somebody or something, and family or just wherever, and you may be wondering about moving out. You may not feel that there's necessarily a safety net for you, but you're going to do it anyway. So yeah. All right, so I feel, okay. So I feel that for some of you, you have received something, whether it's knowledge or whatnot. But I also feel that for some of you, it's the desire, especially in the case of this relationship, it's the desire to rekindle. So I see here that she has this large shield or disc, but look, it can't fit there. I mean, we all learned that in nursery school. And so she's kind of like, well, what do I do with it? But she still approaches the person that she wants, male, female, we don't care, whichever. And of course, Pisces, I don't know who you are, either this person or the person on the receiving end. Just listen as it, or both, right, at different times. Listen as it appeals to you. So, again, in this relationship, if this is a relationship, I think this other person just has, been bear-like in the past. They just haven't been, open as you'd like. Maybe you guys have tried and you failed and tried and failed. They probably have said things, they haven't done good things, but yet you're still showing up and you're still bringing them this thing. And I think that you are just you're just kind of trying to fall in lockstep with them. I think they're going to take this information or this this show of love or this offer, and they're going to take it back with them, even though look how chilly it is still. Maybe it's still going to feel icy to you, Pisces, right? or this opportunity that you're trying to do may still feel like it's not opening up for you as yet in the way that you want, but just be kept warm, just like he is with this dragon. Okay, look at this dragon, it's warm. And look at this shield. He has taken it, he's making his way off. You can rest assured that this person who's receiving that shield, they're thinking about things in a different way. So they might be wanting to commit to you as well, for those of you who are trying to rekindle something. Because take a look at that hand. My eyes were drawn to this ring on that fourth finger. Like for the first time, I've never even seen that before today. And I feel that, look at this shield, 1, 2, 3. You guys have tried before, and it just hasn't worked out. But I feel that this time, this person is coming with something more, like more enlightenment. They're more open to this connection, whether or not they're being open about that towards you. Also, if it's something that you're trying that's new, it may take some time for it to get off the ground or for you to see the results or whatnot. But I feel like it's going to happen for you. Okay. So let's put these cards back. Whew, okay, I talk so fast. Sometimes I'm like, you guys all right? Okay. All right, so again, boom, there it is. Lovers, okay? So these cards come out like this. These cards came out like this. So for those of you trying to rekindle a situation with somebody, you're at the top, okay? Again, you're starting off, you're going, you don't know how it's going to work out, but you're trying to get to this place with this person. I feel that this person is definitely going to be open to it, because this person comes across as a hermit. Take a look, right? And look, he's shining the light on this. I think that he or she is going to want to join you in this venture, whether it's a love relationship or a business relationship or a project. I do feel this could be a twin for some of you, right? But the thing is, again, remember, this person may not necessarily be showing their intention to do that. They might be trying to take it slowly or just not show all their hands. Now, if this is something that you're trying to do or you're trying to effect and you find that it's not working, I still feel, again, keep trying whatever it is that you're doing. Let's look here. Spirit is saying right here, okay, that it's just time now. It's time for relationships. If it's a relationship, it's time to come back together, right? If it's some kind of project you're working on or just whatever, it's time to take that little, is that wheat seed? I should know. I mean, I am so distant from my food making. Anyway, take that and run off and make something with it, right? It's just time to do whatever it is that you are to do. Now, in the case of a relationship, again, I feel like for some of you it could be a twin relationship. This is you, Pisces. You notice this guy? That's the same guy or person that you gave that shield to. He came home and he put it on the wall. Look, you guys have been trying this for a long time. You've been trying, and it just has not been coming to fruition. You've been coming together, separating, coming together. But I feel good about it this time, because look, you've dropped your defenses, and so has this other person. He looks like a human eggplant, but whatever. He's dropped his defenses, and so have you. It's lying right there on the floor. Okay, for those of you working on a project or some other kind of thing with a group or organization or just whatever, I see defenses on the floor. I see you being much more open to trying, having trial and error. I guess I want to say your guides or your angels or just whatever. They're saying, don't be afraid to try. It's almost like, look at this. Look at how many little seeds or little pieces there are. Each one, you try, it doesn't work. You try another, you try. Don't be afraid to try. So, depending on who you are, right? Alrighty, it's almost done here. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Pisces, again, you're trying something new out, whether it's going back for this relationship or trying something new out in your life or moving out of your home or someone's home for the first time, or just moving out and, not really having plans in place. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're trying. And I think that you feel that wherever you are now is much better than where you were before, where you were just in grief or you were trying to make things work and you're just like, you just turn your wheels in this dead tree and, instead here you are, single. This is the card of being single, but single, and look at all of this. Look at this that you have. You got these all planted. I mean, you have more than enough to give, right? And I think for those in relationships who's you guys are giving that message like to that other person, like, I want you. I think you're of the mind where you're saying, you know what? If this doesn't happen, then, you know, at least I'm better off than where I was. For some of you who are trying something new, you're working on a project or just whatever, you know, again, like, I'm going to try and do my thing, and even if it fails or if it doesn't fail or whatever, I'm better off than where I was. For those of you trying to move out or who are doing some situation that, you know, people would want to be like, hey, maybe you should hold on a little bit, let's wait, let's save, whatever, but you're like, no, F it, I'm gonna try it. You're feeling like it's better than where you were before, so I do see you feeling good, whatever your issue is. I think that especially, look at these guides, they're supporting this. Whatever this is that you're doing, they're supporting. And for those of you who are trying to make something work with this other person, right, again, I see this commitment here, because it's the same image here. This commitment is for both of you. Both of you are saying, like, listen, I don't know if this is going to work out or whatnot, but I'm happy to try, at least we'll know, right? And at the end, yay, I see the moon card in reverse. And if you notice, I never read cards reversed, but if they come out reversed, which is like one, if ever, because I never read it in reverse, I don't shuffle it in reverse. If it comes out as reversed, I just chalk it up to, hey, thanks, somebody switched it, God switched it, and I use it. So this shows me whatever it is that you're going to be doing, however, Pisces, however the cards fall for you, you will have more clarity. I see that you have conquered your fears around this situation, and you're working to get through it, and that's amazing. I love it. All right. So anyway, Pisces, I am going to leave it here. Oops, I'm sorry. This video is short, and some of my videos were so long this week. Spirit always has long messages, I guess. But either way, thank you so much, and you know where to find me if you want to email me. I know, like, people email me, and that's totally fine. If you want to email me, you have a question like, hey, what did you mean when you said this and that, and let me know. And of course, if it starts to border into the realm of a personal reading where I would need to tap into your energy and whatnot, I'll be more than happy to show you what services I do offer. But either way, you're great, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. And of course, this reading won't resonate for everybody. All right, bye. Mwah. Bye.